Unplug. Cutting the cord. Jojo. Jojo. You better be behaving, mister. Haha, aha. I figured here on my channel on YouTube, my sister also can enjoy it as well. Whereas Twitch, I mean, yeah, really. I will see the rewarding feeling in Twitch, you know. Huh? It's more like gatekeeping, and I want my channel to be for everybody. So, once upon a time I had this small twitch, but you know, I saw a doctor and took care of that, and it's no longer. They make a pill for that now, did you know? So, I'm here to play Dead by Daylight on my terms. I was just thinking it over and thinking it over, and I realized, you know, I play video games to have fun. And I've been making this shit way too complicated. And I think this time I'm going to go through the entire 05 Council, starting with myself, and then Dr. Harley Sawyer, Dr. William Birkin, Albert Wesker, and finally Dr. Adam Gordon. Jigsaw. Better believe that's no Amanda Young behind that mask. I want to let y'all know that. Amanda Young wouldn't last 5 minutes. And again, I swear to God, why is it that almost every Amanda seems to end up as a huge, I can't understand. Like Amanda Young was the worst thing that ever happened to John Kramer. So if only he was able to let her go. She was even partially responsible for his baby's death. If only he knew. You know. And that kind of does hurt me. All the characters for Saw to pick up for Dead by Daylight. They have to do her. Why? Damn. Ugh. That was the worst choice. You know, you could have gone. Well, whatever. The cop. You could have gone John Kramer. You could have gone Dr. Adam Gordon. You know, the one Jigsaw. The one I believe to be the Jigsaw. To have a little more room to explore his lore better. You know, what's he been doing off screen? Like, what he's really been up to between Saw 1 and Saw 7. Just, right? What's he been up to now? You know, Jigsaw, and you know, right? And from Saw 8 to 10, yeah, what's he up to now? Because you realize he ain't dead. He's still out there. In fact, he's the last, other than like the newbies, he's practically one of the last Jigsaw standing. So, yeah. Tell me that's not worth exploring a little bit. Would you agree? Of the cop fighting for justice in a corrupted department, and so on, right? What would Dr. Adam Gordon have made of this? Which ones would he have approved of, and which ones didn't quite fit the benchmark to be a righteous Jigsaw? Thoughts? Oh shit. Do that. Surprise. Oh no, maybe I should start with Dr. Adam Gordon. Dr. Gordon Fisherman. Oh yeah, we gotta prepare some stuff. Rework the clown. Extremities, too. Actually, oh, that's what I can recommend everybody here watch the movie Extremities. Holy shit. If we want to talk about a movie with so many layers to it, dude, watch it. Oh, okay. Like, I mean, at first it's like, okay, an innocent woman who gets, I think, what was a parking lot or whatever, gets raped, and is threatened with the fact that, you know, I'll come back for you. And later on, you know, her and her roommate and stuff like that, he does come back for her. She's able to fight him off. She's able to capture him. She's able to imprison him. And at first, yeah, revenge, take that, fucker. Until it starts becoming a little uncomfortable, isn't it? She starts going so far, so extreme, that it goes from righteous anger to mindless vengeance. And now you start wondering who to root for. Oh shit. It starts becoming so many shades of gray. You don't know which end is up anymore. And you know what? That's the beauty of the story. Holy shit. Just watch it. Watch it. Go, watch it. You know this channel will be here if you get that, right? Go, watch it and shit. I'll wait. But y'all need to see that shit. Whoa. And I think, you know what? That its message is very relevant, especially today. Go watch it. It's more relevant than it's ever been. It's actually aged not like milk, but fine wine. Go see it for yourself, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Oh. And it begs the question to ask, how much is too much? How much is too extreme? And I think that's why they call this movie Extremities. When you take it to its farthest limit, how far is too far? I love movies that make you think. That's you know, my little sister Alicia called me a long time ago. I used to say, I want to make games. But I don't just want to make games. I want to make games that have something to say. That have a point across. So, okay, sure. But you realize that people just want to be entertained. They're not going to sit through this shit. No offense, but, and you know what? That's just what the whole woke movement in Hollywood and in video games did. Exactly that. Exactly that. And you know what? It really did suck. It sucked like hell. And little sister was right. Dude, don't try to send a message or prove some sort of point. Just tell a good story. Alright? But there you go. A long time ago, my little sister called it. Never spoke of that because honestly I kind of stung a little. But alright, I can admit when I was wrong. That so didn't turn out. You know what? If you have to shove the message down people's throats, maybe you should look at your message. Same as being a cult leader. If I have to brainwash the people in my cult, again, maybe I should look at my message. Maybe I know. Because if my message was sound, people don't need to be brainwashed. They'll follow you regardless because you were right. Yeah, right? Yeah. Always wanted my own cult, but I'll tell you something else. The last thing I would want to have to do is brainwash anybody, because honestly, it would just mean that my message is wrong. Then I would have to manipulate people into believing I'm right. But no, that's not how this should work. That's not how any of this should work. Damn. I want to show them how to do it right. The cult of Glitch Trap. Ironically, in its story, he was brainwashing people so that he can inhabit their body. I can assure you that I was. You believe me, don't you? No, I'll leave that up to you. Yeah, let's go put more rabbit. Right? Actually, that is also a good look for his dead phase. Living, dead, and digital. It's a good dead look. And it's not as to say, it's like, oh, that puts my prestige costume to waste. It's not like I wasn't going to prestige it as far as I would dare allow. Right? I'm even still trying to think, should I take him to prestige 100? This is my guy. You know, if anyone's going to go through that treatment, it would be him. Just took a very long time for him to get here. So, guess who my name is? Although it's not going to be the only one I play, you can surely call it my name for sure. Sure. What do you mean that's not your name? What? That's wrong. And the real answer is to not give a shit what the survivors are doing. I'm not here for them to like me. I'm here to kill them. I was getting way too hung up on my prey. The lion does not care if the gazelle is feeling huffy. Chow chow. Jojo. Hey Jojo. Whoa. Oh shit. Woo! That was a close one, dude. They both nearly landed on him and he could have gone just like Grit, you know? He's got my ultra instinct. He didn't need to think about it. He just instinctively rolled out of the way. Ah. So you have that too? Aww. Yeah. Jojo. He has ultra instinct right out of the box, sister. Yeah. That's right. There's my Rico. Lieutenant Rico. You know, when it comes to some things that always stuck with me, a long time ago, before the live-action G.I. Joe movies, there was a G.I. Joe movie, an animated G.I. Joe movie, and in it, there was a cameo character from someone who was actually in wrestling too, and his name was Sergeant Slaughter. And actually, he made a better G.I. Joe character than he did a wrestler. Okay, but nonetheless, it was great. And during the movie, he had this tagline that made all the sense in the world, and it sort of built the foundation of how I would carry myself in the military. And it is, either we all go home or nobody goes home. Yeah. Hoorah, brother. You know, that love for your comrade, you know, your brothers in arms, goes deeper than even family. Your war buddies are buddies for life. You've seen it. I respect that. I built foundations on that because friends can come and go. Sometimes they're real not. Family can always be loving or toxic, but your war buddy, oh man, you know, there is no breaking that bond. Sometimes not even death. For those who fight together, stay together, always. When I know I can, for sure that I can fight with them, there's no truer bond than this. Not only fight with them, but fight with them. Man. Oh wait, I forgot, I'm not talking to Twitch. I can actually add more nuance. Yeah. Why is it always that communities end up toxic? And I'm looking at you too, day by day. I don't think you're getting off easy because I love you so much. There can't be. Its community is mostly a cesspool. With a few diamonds in the rough. But mostly just useless lumps of coal. Useless, I say, because when you do finally apply the pressure to make them into a diamond, they crumble. Ugh. So, no. No diamond there, so. This coal had no soul. Yeah. Oh, hey, here we go. Ah, geez. I don't see a murder weapon here, do you, officer? Mosey on with that. I hope you catch the sick bastard. No, I was just thinking about something funny. No relation. living in a gangster's paradise. Nah, 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 nah. I'm living in an Amish paradise. Oh, no one's ever done that one yet. The country version, living in a cowboy paradise. You know, don't forget the twang thing and the fiddle. You cannot have a country band without a fiddle, bro. What do you think? You can't have a country band. You can't have country without a fiddle in the band. That I agree with. Yeah. That's like polka without it. What do you call that thing? Polka without the hand organ. Whatever. You know. Yes. I can't remember because I see holes, but I'm just gonna leap over the hole and not give a shit. Like a pitfall. Swing. Oh. The scorpions down there are gonna get me this time. I just like to break it. Sometimes it's like, don't break down the wall or pallet. You know what? I mean, I just can't help myself. I can understand. Even to my own detriment. I gotta smash it. You know I gotta smash it. Don't you? Oh, they finally have a meat point up here. That's good. Usually always have to go the long way around. Thank you. I never voiced my concerns about that, but Behavior Studios, it was like, see, up here, and then the only way back down is, I gotta go back in and down. Yeah. They actually have a track going down. It's like they knew about a part that I felt really sucked, but I never had to say anything. They just fixed it. I love you guys. It's just those little things. I know it doesn't matter to you, but damn, guys, it matters to me. That's very cool. Although it's the same as, why is it that Jigsaw no longer carries his trap in the menu and all that? It's like it disappeared, but there's still a fist, like it's holding something. Okay, is that like a bug or something? No. Or am I the only one with that bug? What's going on? Ooh, there you are. I'm here to cut you into 8 slices of bitter meat. Switch. Welcome to my dojo. Are you here to learn about the ancient art of fisting? Welcome to Dr. Scott's School of Fisting. Pink. And I shall teach you the ancient art of fisting as according to ancient Chinese secrets. From the Book of Secrets, alongside Victoria's Secret. Oh no, never mind. Chuck Norris already knows Victoria's Secret. I can't promise that. I'm surprised that one show, because I have like this nice little musical list of like Chuck Norris memes, and that one was a list that I like to coin so much that Chuck Norris, underneath his beard, legend has it that there isn't a chin, but just a nose. Whoa, bro. Like, you know, Chuck Norris doesn't read, he just stares down the book until it reveals all its secrets to him. Give me all the information you have, or we're gonna be here all day. No, I give. You win. Or Chuck Norris got bit by a snake, and after 8 excruciating days in pain, the snake died. You know. It's funny too, most jokes make fun of someone. Chuck Norris jokes actually build them up, which is funny as hell. I mean, because, well, I mean, who doesn't love Chuck Norris? Right? And even his jokes build him up. And that in and of itself is cool as hell. Look at all those earnings. Everyone escaped, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. I was having too much fun creeping around and swinging my knife and whatnot. Wandering like a lost puppy. Next, Dr. Harley Sawyer. I still think he looks better with this one. I mean, okay, for one, I hope that's not only a motherboard, but I hope that's not his motherboard. Because let me tell you something. Using your brain as a blunt object, not very smart. Okay. And two, shattered silicone would not make a good weapon. You know what would make a good weapon? A weapon. Oh, damn it. Do I really have to say it? But there you go. That's why, for some reason, this weapon looks way better for this whole battle body situation, which is entirely Dr. Harley Sawyer's new battle body. You're welcome, sir. Now go and get me that battle data. Only here to eat you. And don't make me slug you until you do the worm. Let me see those dance moves. And drop. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh yeah, okay. Now that I'm here, Geek Squad, if you are paying attention to a video like this, let me tell you something. You see Dr. Harley Sawyer over here? You see that heat sink and that coolant system? That's what I don't want to happen to my brain, aka my computer, okay, man? That should not be happening with a good coolant system. This dude is on pumping fire, and it's because his heat sink and his coolant system is far too inefficient to help overclock this power motherfucker. Oh yeah. Hence, there you go. I don't want that to happen with my computer. So if you would please be absolutely sure that the coolant system is up to snuff. Begging you. Okay. I just once I had to say it. But otherwise, I love you guys, okay? I mean, you have done some cool stuff that made me love you. So I did. Like, did you not think that I didn't notice you upgrading my Doom 3 copy from vanilla to premium? I fucking love you guys. Thank you. That was cool. I mean, I didn't expect that. Or, oh yeah, finally getting my fingerprint scanner to work. again, thank you. You know, little shit like that, that meant more to me than you might have thought. That was really cool. Those little things go against my business, you know, the personal business, but I can believe it. Well, and the only reason why Comcast gets, Xfinity gets a pass is because you're only motherfuckers with 10G, which reminds me, Nintendo, you ought not to be getting away with your shit, because guess what? You will not be able to game Nintendo. So don't forget that. You fuck it up here, and Sony can, and other companies, and that power vacuum can just pick up your pieces. You're getting way too cocky. You are not the only game in town, and no, you will not get away with that shit. Unlike some companies who really are the only game in town. Well, what can you do? I know, right? Xfinity. Yeah. Look, I just ask one thing. Please. Please, P. Diddy, stop lying to me. I know exactly what that pill does, and you can't tell me otherwise. Nah. And trying to sneak it into my beer says nothing but shame on me. You know, all this is metaphor. You see what I am saying right now. So far, it's metaphor. You know, okay, when Xfinity starts date raping me for real, dude, then yeah, maybe I should start seeing other people. This relationship got really toxic suddenly. Shit. Yeah. The other one matches a little better. This is a pretty good choice. Oh yeah, and things have been getting so hard for most killers that you see this queue wait time. That's not a coincidence. Less and less people want to play as killer. I just got done playing this Survivor. Fuck all that. I mean, if nobody plays a Survivor, I could always play Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. What's the difference? In fact, speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm coming for you. That was the first I know I said I was going to go through it. I want to play with my mates. Okay, here we go. Yes, yes, perfect. Actually, yeah, I've never looked. Where are we? Oh, yeah, there we go. all of my perks are now badges and honor. Dude, I made it, man. I made it. And in fact, I'm going to do that for the entire O5 Council. And that's how you absolutely know who's the ones on top. And that, I'm not rephrasing that. Here we go, you too, Albert Westner. Grab it. Yep, I can share it. Yes, yes. Go. Yeah. Hey, you want to be a member? Yeah. Triple check. Yeah, I'm listening. Hey, stop it. Everyone's accounted for. Yes. Only members of the O5 Council itself shall bear such badges. They and only they. And it also shows who even the O5 Council is working for. Me. O5 Council and the influence of glitch trap. It's sort of like the Jedi. Did you know that the Jedi Council was under the influence of a Sith Lord? Like this very moment. What? A Sith Lord by the name of Darth Sidious. What? No, seriously, you don't hurt me. There's only one way I can justify this. The fact that all four of you survivors really aren't there. You're strapped into a chair and suited up with a VR system. But the fact that once I kill you, your mind makes it real, and you still die. So Yeah, you die for real. And that's the only way I can justify Rich trial here in the midst during a trial. Because at the trial is in your head. It's not real. It was just a simulation. Okay, let's go. Yes. You don't really hear. He's strapped to a chair somewhere in a bar. They took you here, unconscious, with a bag over your head. Whoa, dude. And you had then awoken in my world. Follow the yellow rabbit. One pill makes you larger, and another makes you smaller, and the other one that mother gave you doesn't do anything at all. Okay, Alice, Alice. Well, where is Alice? Alice, you're late for tea. Alice. Alice is late for tea. Strap in and sit tight. And I'll lull you into that long good night. Oh shit, speaking of loving stuff like themes and intros, there we go, yellow stuff. Dude. I don't know why, it just echoes. Like a really good night. It's like something I would have expected to be the opener for Resident Evil games, The Village. Has a nice and somber ambiance. I can't help but love it. I like when music, more often than not, I like when music dark. I'm not here to sing happy, happy, joy, joy. I like it when someone paints it black. I don't know how you could utilize his powers effectively, but I just realized here's another killer idea. Donnie Darko. Both a survivor and a killer. Of course, Frank would be the killer. Oh wait, hold on, let me go and back up for a second so I can actually make a point before you think you're going to go and make a point on my point. Trying to make a point, okay? Now listen up. If you're thinking, yeah, but we have too many killer rabbits already, don't we have one? Well, first off, no. And two, no. Because guess what? You have at least two, not one. He wasn't the first. We have, what was it? Yeah, there was, oh yeah, his name is Robbie the Rabbit. And he was this ever-haunting presence in Silent Hill. This little plushie that would just always be watching. You don't know why. It makes you feel twitchy, icky. Like it knows you're guilty of something. And you know what? You might be right. And then we get the law. Guess who? The golden body. Actually, this is also a great example of Shadow Bonnie. You know, imagine though it's unlike a Golden Bonnie, okay? Instead of the Shadow Bonnie being made pure black or Banta black, imagine if it was just made purple instead. In some cases, it was. See, Shadow Bonnie. So we got Golden Bonnie and Shadow Bonnie. Yeah. Where your remains are rotted away and the only thing left of you is your agony. Nothing more. Even when your remnant has been burned away, your agony remains. Maybe that's why I'm everlasting. I don't just carry my agony as an empath. I keep absorbing the agony of humanity. I'm carrying for me and all of you too. Although, yeah, 13 Ghosts. Yeah. He did good in 13 Ghosts. He did good as the Purple guy. And he, I didn't even know it back then, but he also did a good job as Shaggy. I love this guy. He's awesome. He just go through a little bit of a rough patch. Don't leave him alone. And actually, that makes him even more perfect to play as the Purple guy. In fact, extremely perfect. Not that I don't wish him to come out of his sorrow and find true peace. But nonetheless, what makes it perfect is angry, restless soul. May it find purpose in my body now. He done that. Shame. And what is he saying there? I barely know myself. Sounds like he could be saying, "Farah!" Okay, who knows? Upside, of course, you can see his face, but, downside is he doesn't have his rabbit head on. Ugh. Ah. There I can run an experiment. I mean, I'll do that some other time. Like when I do remote connection plays, I usually don't like to do that on live actions because anything can happen in that scenario. I ruin other people's games in the meantime. I still do care. Despite whether or not you self-entitled survivors would care that I care. It doesn't matter. I don't care that you don't care that I care. I still care. You understand? The words that are coming out of my mouth.
Will suffer first.
Doesn't really worry about what's crazy. And where is Tom? It's funny too, like some YouTubers are like, well, I mean, I could do that, but then this video would be an hour long. I'm like, what's wrong with that? I at least don't mind if I am enjoying the content. If the video is 3 hours long, I just take it in chunks. It doesn't matter. And honestly, if we can't put in the hours, then we don't know how to redo it right. But I have put in my hour and it's time for a coffee break.